We'll go ahead and get started. Up first, we'll have running back Kylin Hill. If you have a question, just put your name in the chat. We'll start off with Tyler Horka, Clarion Ledger.
Hey, Colin, kind of, first of all, I guess, what's it feel like to be back in your home state, close to your hometown, and participating in this pro day as, the draft nears in a month or so?
I feel like it feel good, especially seeing my guys, soon we seeing each other, we basically clicked, laughed, joked it off. Seeing the coaching staff also felt good. Everybody just welcomed me back in, just family all over again. Feel like old times.
Go to Ben Portnoy, the Commercial Dispatch.
Kylin, just the last couple of months training, what's kind of that been like for you, and what's kind of your process been as you getting ready for the draft and everything?
A real grind, especially competing against real good athletes, on the same level as me or even better. Basically saying what I'm at in the process and basically just coming down to everything. Got to display what I've been putting in, the hard work, and everything went smooth.
Is there anything kind of with that specifically? I think we saw that you might be running some routes and stuff like that. I guess just what's that kind of been like and adding that to your arsenal?
Yeah, I feel like I showed everything that the scouts or coaches wanted to see. I feel like I checked all the boxes. I did what I had to do, and I proved what I had to.
Joe Cook.
Yeah, Kylin. I guess my first question is, what was it like just having that time away for the team and just training and focusing on the draft? Was that a hard process for you to go through, or what was that like, day to day, week to week, when you had all that time to prepare for the draft?
As a competitor, it was tough seeing my guys compete and everything, but just me being away, I feel like it helped me as a person, me just learning myself more and just getting ready for the NFL also and learning the business of the sport. NFL and college is a whole lot different, so it's a business once you get to the level. And like I said, just learning myself and maturing at each and every aspect of life and just enjoying the process.
And a quick follow up for me. We've seen a lot of first year running backs have success in the league. How do you think you can impact the team if your name is called on draft day?
I feel like I'm bringing the dog mentality and just basically do what's asked of me. Whatever asked me, I'm gonna get the job done at 100%. Trying to contribute day one to a team, just help that team get to the national and win a championship day one.
Alexis.
Hi, Kylin. How are you doing today?
Going smooth.
Good. I wanted to talk about something unrelated to your production on the field. In June, your tweet obviously saying that Mississippi needed to change the flag or you wouldn't play. I was reading a Washington Post article that said you tweeted that and then you just turned over and took a nap. Obviously, like, in that tweet, you said you were tired, obviously physically and in every sense of the word. I want to know, at what point did it register that this was more than, rightful venting, and that you really kind of became an athlete activist and helped push the NCAA, across all sports into more of that realm?
For me, day one, I have a lot of people on the team also who into the things, basically want to better the world and basically being from Mississippi. So it just basically just took the courage of me. I'm an athlete. I'm branded very well. So I feel like somebody in my position had to speak up and just what I did. I knew the backlash I was going to get. My family and my teammates, they stood behind me, even the coaches. So they helped everything out. And the support I was getting it just felt good. And even for other players from other schools, just backed me up, DM me, just motivated me, just let me know they all behind me. So I knew what I was doing. It took a big risk. And if I had to go back and do it over, I would.
And just to follow up, how did that, coupled with your time away from the season, really boost your maturity? Are there specific ways you saw yourself develop mentally?
Yeah, a lot of people that know me, they know I keep a lot of things to myself. Not a very communicating person. Like I said, I just do what's told to me, and I get the job done. So like being by myself, I got to communicate with just outsiders, people I don't know. Just being able to learn them, they learn me, and I feel like I'm more social now and can interact with people, have a breathing conversation, sit down with anybody, and just talk life instead of just football.
Great. Thank you so much. Best of luck.
No, thank you.
Tyler Horka.
Yeah, Colin, just a couple quick ones. You mentioned seeing the guys, obviously, that being really nice. Just kind of wondering where your relationship is with them and how that kind of was. How much did you talk to them after you stepped away, and just kind of, how much in the loop were you with them after you made your decision last fall?
The relationship stayed the same when I was there, when I left. Like I said, my teammates, when I left, neither was disappointing me. Like I said, before I even opted out, I asked them, like, was they okay with it? If they wanted, I'd stay. Like our relationship is more than just football. This is a brotherhood. I came in with them. We coming out together. Just being able to see each other working out in front of scouts. Like I said, like I feel like I've been knowing them all my life. So like saying I'm the little brother, they the older guy. Like saying the little brother, old, like proud of their big brother.
And then you mentioned learning a lot about yourself. I'm curious, what did you learn about yourself in the last, I guess it's been six or so months? And who are the people you kind of leaned on while you were training, get your mind right, and kind of taking this next step in your career?
Basically, just like I said, I'm one of the guys. I grew up, I grew up around a lot of women, a lot of people in my life, like male wise, they're like in jail. So it was hard for me just being more social, just so much a woman can teach you from an aspect of life. So like just being out and just seeing other people, like you said, mention one, Jamar Chase, Rondell, even Najee, just even everybody outside there, like we became close friends, just going out and just enjoying life. And like I said, the whole experience being away, just feel like I'm maturing way more and just a better person all around.
Louis.
Hey, Kylin, Louis DiBiase, Locked On Eagles. It was pretty evident how difficult it was for defenders to bring you down throughout your career. How much pride do you take in being that physical style of runner that kind of embraces contact?
Huge. That's just how I've been playing all my life. I'm one of the guys. What I put into my game, how I step on the field, I just feel like whenever I run the ball, it's just me. I feel like nobody can stop me. Having that mentality, it performs on the field. Like I'm not gonna let one guy bring me down. I feel like my team need more out of me, so I'm gonna do whatever I had to do to get the job done.
Cassidy.
Hi, Kylin. Nice to meet you.
Like,
I cover the Jaguars, so I'm just curious if you've talked with them any. And also, how does the perception of that team change knowing that they're probably going to bring in a quarterback, number one, and with Urban Meyer, and for you as well, having played in a version of that offense in 17 with Mullen?
Yeah, I have talked to them a lot. And bringing in Urban Meyer, everybody knows he's one of the greatest coaches, if not to some, the best coach in college football. I've been watching him as a kid growing up. The guys he didn't put in the league, the guys he didn't coached. The results are there. Like he's one of the greatest coaches to do it. And like I said, if I was to go to them, going into their outfit, I played in a similar role. So it'll just be tick for tag. I just got to get in, learn the playbook, and just get the job done.
And then following up a little bit on Alexis's question as well, the NFL shifted a lot last year and allowed a lot more conversations for social justice. Having served your role last year doing it in Mississippi, does that give you more confidence to know you could possibly step into a locker room as a rookie and sort of lead those conversations right away?
Yes, of course. I feel like the NFL, they did a tremendous job in handling the situation. The commissioner, him getting involved and allowing other players to get involved shows a lot. And when you see the commissioner doing that, a lot of players, they look at that and they're proud to play for the NFL. So whatever they're doing for the NFL is huge, and we will love to be a part of that. No problem.
Joe Cook.
Yeah, Kylin. Did you participate in Pro Day today? And if so, how do you think you did?
I did. Judging from the scouts, what they had to tell me I did pretty good. Told me I checked all the boxes. I feel like I did good. I felt good. I feel like my training paid off. I feel like overall I did good.
Is there anyone in the league that you kind of model your game after, or guys you aspire to, whether current or former players, where you saw like, hey, I want to play like this guy?
Yeah, I'm close with the two running backs that I look at. I'm close with Ezekiel and Alvin Kamara. You know, Zeke run with so much fierce and force. You know, it's hard to bring him down. Alvin Kamara, he just, if not the best, the versatile running back in the league. Between the tackle, outside the tackles, line them up in the slot and catch the ball. So you put them two guys together, I feel like I can model my game out very well.
Steve Robertson.
Kylin, you mentioned your trainer. What's that process been like, kind of preparing for pro day and some of these workouts? And where do you feel like maybe you've made the biggest gains?
Yeah, my trainer, Brent Calloway down at Exos, you know, the whole time we just training, he just tell me all the time, we finna wake some people up, you know. Everybody will hound me when I was playing. I opted out. I feel like people forgot. So my job today was just basically come here and just show people that I'm still here, just to inform them that I'm still the same player, even better at certain things. And I feel like I did that.
Joe Coleman.
Kylin, I don't guess we've really had a chance to talk to you the last few months and things, but now that I guess your Mississippi State career is officially, in the past and moving on to, hopefully hear your name here in a few weeks in the NFL draft, just how will you look back on your time at Mississippi State and I guess Columbus too, and just how will you remember these years of your life and just, I guess I kind of asked this to Abdullah on the basketball team the other day, but as you become an older man, I guess, how will you reflect back on these days?
Basically just, family. Like I said, like walking into the building, it's been a little while for me. So just seeing everybody, they see me, they smiling, I'm smiling right back. We hugging and laughing, to asking each other how life been. It's just everything dealing with Mississippi State is family. No matter what sports, students, from janitors, it don't matter what it is. Everybody treats you like family, and that's what you want. Like I always tell recruits, the number one thing in Mississippi State is family. If you want families, come here. They're gonna treat you. Everybody get treated equal, and that's what I love the most about this program.
All right, that'll do it for Kylin.